Sony Pictures CEO Tony Vinciquerra recently opened up about the disappointing box office performance of Madam Web, despite the film's connection to the popular Spider-Man universe. In an interview with the Los Angeles Times, Vinciquerra attributed the underperformance primarily to the negative press coverage the film received, stating, "The press just crucified it. It was not a bad film, and it did great on Netflix." Vinciquerra also mentioned that Kraven the Hunter, another Spider-Man spin-off, faced similar critical backlash. He suggested that the press might have decided to undermine Sony's attempts at making these films, pointing out how critics have previously written off other Spider-Man spin-offs like Venom, which ultimately enjoyed commercial success due to positive audience reception. "The audience loved Venom and made it a massive hit," Vinciquerra said. "These are not terrible films, they were just destroyed by the critics for some reason." When asked whether Sony should refocus its strategy for future Spider-Man spin-offs, Vinciquerra expressed the need for a rethink. He admitted that the spin-off films were snake-bitten, acknowledging the persistent challenges in getting positive critical attention. "If we put another one out, it's going to get destroyed, no matter how good or bad it is." Madam Web, which stars Dakota Johnson as a paramedic who develops psychic abilities, was released with a reported budget of $80 million, but only earned $51.5 million worldwide. While the film struggled in theaters, it performed better on streaming platforms like Netflix. During her appearance as guest host on Saturday Night Live, Sydney Sweeney, who also stars in the film, humorously acknowledged its disappointing box office numbers. Dakota Johnson, however, expressed her disillusionment with the experience, stating that her first foray into the superhero genre would likely be her last. "I had never done anything like it before. I probably will never do anything like it again because I don't make sense in that world," Johnson told Bustle. Despite the harsh reviews, she reflected on the film as a valuable learning experience, admitting, "Sometimes in this industry you sign on to something and it's one thing, and then as you're making it, it becomes a completely different thing, and you're like, wait, what?" Although the negative critical reception clearly impacted Madam Web, both Johnson and the team seem to be taking valuable lessons from the experience as they look toward the future of superhero cinema.